curse of Strahd. I'm so acclimated to doing that actually that like when I say I actually do almost say Tomb of Annihilation even when I know
Just
it
say
is not.
Tomb of Strahd.
Tomb of Strahd. Last time on Tomb of Strahd, you all had chased after the werewolves, and as part of your chasing efforts, you were confronted by a couple of deadly bony foes called Bone Claws, of which you were able to defeat, actually, without too much hassle. They tried to hit you with their claws and teleport you away in order to ambush you, but you all were much too powerful. Then, after you ascended past them, you literally ascended up, partially up toward Mount Gakis on your pursuit of the werewolves. And during this pursuit, something very significant happened. You were attacked by a absolutely gargantuan rock, known as the Rock of Mount Gakis. Huge as it was, you were all able to fight against it as it clawed and beat down with impunity, trying to finish you all off, but you were able to all repel it, but not without casualty, as Hafter has passed away. You then descended down a bit further down the mountain and used your teleportation to be able to return back over here to Vallaki, where you are now about to rest up, I believe, as you have just entered town. And that is where we pick up.
Yep, I just buy
have
the
one
gold
last?
pickaxe and well, not pickaxe, poleaxe, and yep, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take that long rest.
All right,
Yeah.
you start all preparing for bed. And is there anything else that anybody would like to do before taking a long rest? Otherwise, that's exactly what will happen. You feel fairly safe in this town.
Can I go to the Cursed Archive again and use the Mirror of the Past?
Yeah, go ahead and enter the Cursed Archive. You're a bit more familiar with the way it works this time. You know what to do. What question would you like to ask? And then make your save.
I just wanted to use the Mirror of the Past. And look up the... Actually, let's see. I'll look up the werewolf dude again. I forgot his name.
Alright.
Let's see his name.
Previously, you had looked up some information about a werewolf, and you go ahead and look them up again about Kirill. You use the Mirror of the Past on that name to see if you find anything significant that you note previously. And you do. You see something. You see somebody named Kirill bleeding out on the ground. There are vampires all about inside of the background, though it is difficult to make them discern them as they are descending onto something, as Kirill themselves is dragging themselves along the ground in some direction into the bushes. As over the next minute, it's all you hear is the agonizing grunts of them trying to cover their bloody chest and moving.
Do they have any werewolf-like features?
Right now, what you see is a very, very hairy-chested man.
Okay. Right.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
I can hear you.
barely, but yes.
1, 2.
Greetings.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you much
Sorry.
better now.
Cool. And sorry if you can hear me twice. That is not my fault.
I mean, if y'all can... Oh, wait, you can't mute me. I was about to say you should. Okay. All right. You succeed in doing that at the Mirror of the Past, and you all... Oh, yeah. Ava, you hear that Nova's back in town.
She is.
Ava's scowling that her friend just disappeared without telling her.
Well, she, if you like find her, she'll tell you what happened.
I think that's the intention, is that Ava's in the library right now, right?
Oh, is she? Okay. Hold on.
Indeed.
My headset is like super turned up, so like I'm like having trouble. Okay. Also, I'm gonna mute you, Aqua, because I don't need to hear you.
Wow.
Harsh.
Okay. So Nova basically got. She's gonna tell you a little bit about what happened. Basically, when the old man wizard saw the insects, he recognized them from this like old ancient book that he had seen in the library, and teleported her there. And she found out that the reason why she had all of those insects is because there is this like hive mind that is interconnected all over the world. And she has like basically she was just like um infused with it at birth, not really born with it, but just infused with it. And the hive wants to stay a secret so that they can gather as much information as they can. But she had no idea like what was going on before, and the only reason why in Barovia the information is still like it's
Secret.
not. See, yeah, it's still there because nobody can really go in Barovia, not even the hive mind to like remove it. But now that Nova found it, she wants to explore more about like the history behind it and see if there's a way to access all of the knowledge that it possesses. So she's gonna basically tell you that she's gonna stay at the library for a while, to study it instead of going on adventuring. And then maybe once she is done, she can join you. But she's gonna specifically say to Ava that essentially, if you need if you need her for anything, she'd be more than happy to, like accompany you or talk to you. She'll always be found in this particular library.
Oh, cool. Throughout the entire explanation, Ava will be like quite attentive, sort of nodding along with what she's saying, but she's really battered from the fight with the rock, almost dying multiple times. So she mainly just sort of goes along, smiles, nods, acknowledges, and then sort of after you sort of finish and explain that, she'll thank you and then express her desire to go rest because almost died to rock multiple times.
She'll tell you that she'll come with you, so that she can spend some time with you on your long rest.
Sure.
Wait, hey Rose.
Yeah.
Can you move away from Jay's mic a little bit? Cause I keep hearing your echo whenever you talk.
I know, but there's literally nowhere else I can go. I'm on the opposite side of the room. Like,
Really?
I can't leave.
Oh, I can't hear it.
It shouldn't be too bad now.
I upped the noise gate, which probably helps a lot.
Okay.
I don't hear it anymore because I hear it too. It drives me nuts. But now I don't.
Alright, well, Nova just dropped a lore bomb right there onto Ava.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a massive lore bomb.
Yeah.
If you like want to talk to her more about it, you can just like ask her in the roleplay chat.
Yeah,
after.
that was the intent. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just see that throughout this long explanation, like Ava's like, what's the word? Like cut up shared clothes and slowly mended themselves back together. It took that long.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
so-
Nova.
That's our business done.
Alright, so with that, you all go ahead then. You return back, Ava, and you go ahead and have your long rest. You all have regained all of your hit points, half of your hit dice have returned, your spells are back. You're feeling a lot better than you were just a little while ago. Congratulations.
Has there been a new dawn?
Yes, it is a new dawn now.
Oh, let's go. Don't suck, please. Oh my god, every time it's a one.
Who's the first one who's probably downstairs?
Probably Cabal if he was here.
Which I'm not.
Maybe
Cabal's
Atreus, I guess.
Maybe Cereza. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
you
know.
both.
I'll go with me.
Sure,
All
let's
three
go
of
with
you.
Sure.
Andros. Yeah, wait, yeah, because Andros doesn't only needs to sleep 4 hours, so I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
And just as you were down there, inside of the lobby of the Blue Water Inn, you see two people arrive. One that looks like it was from the Baron's maid, and you see one of Watcher's maid enter in, and they're both holding a letter. And they are like arguing with each other as they approach you. As one of them goes, "The Baron would like to know why the Watcher would like no the Baron," and they're just arguing as two letters drop in front of you as they practically are fist fighting their way out of the inn.
Lovely.
I will pick up the letters.
Yes, as they say the following. The letter from the Baron reads, "Greetings. It's good to hear that you are back in town. When it is convenient for you, please stop by. I have a request to be making of you, and believe it would suit the both of us." Well, when you open Watcher's letter, it says, "Greetings. I'm glad to hear that you are back in town. At your earliest convenience, please feel free to stay over and visit. There's a request I feel that would be mutually beneficial." That's it. That's all the letters say.
Amazing.
Great.
Fair enough.
The rest of the party eventually reaches down into the lobby.
I will tell them of the letters.
Do we want to see them either before we go with the deal with the werewolf situation? I don't know. They may just want to hear from us afterwards.
Um,
Well, I'm down to meet these people since I haven't met them anyway.
All right, you kind of just disappeared at the time we got here in the first place.
It's not my fault. I got teleported away.
Well, actually, no, not really. You were here before. Then we went with the Cerberus, and then you disappeared.
Yeah, but I didn't meet the people that we're talking about.
Well, I mean, up to you guys. What do you guys want to? What are you thinking of? Go to speak with them, or you want to deal with the werewolves first? I would say both are pretty viable options.
Can you toss me my glasses? I can't read anything.
I will not toss them, but I will gently bring them over to you.
Oh, thank
It
you.
will suggest going to meet the Baron, having not met either of them personally
I'm
herself.
not about to drop
Um,
something that is priceless and probably expensive and break it.
It's like $30, but yeah.
Priceless. Yes. Do y'all have any thoughts about that? Between going to the werewolf or talking with these two?
I'm down to go to meet them, to these two.
I would suggest going to speak with the Baron because, well, he's the Baron after all. Why wouldn't you go meet with Baron?
Well, Baron was the one who gave Atreus a stable portal, so I guess he's okay with him.
All right. Barring much dissent, then I believe that it is decided. You all head over to the Baron's mansion, and you meet them over to there. You're quickly let in. The maid doesn't greet you inside, instead they simply extend their hand toward the open door. As you enter into the area where you had previously met the Baron, their wife, still standing in a corner, smiling in a creepy, forced way. "Greetings, I'm glad to see that you received my correspondence. I hope that all is well."
Yeah, that could be better, but I suppose I think most of us are all right for now.
Oh, very well, very well. I've called you here and I will keep this brief. And I appreciate that you have made time for this. Recently, I have been granted some information. Over that, you understand there is a lake to our north. It's beautiful, serene, terrible, but there are secrets underneath it, inside of the waters, so I received from some reliable sources. I would appreciate you being able to go down there and investigate that. A cache of likely valuables at the bottom of the lake.
At the bottom of the lake? What kind of darkness are you referring to?
If my sources are correct, and I would like to keep those a little bit more anonymous, likely diamonds. To make us wealthy beyond measure.
Diamonds are useful.
Hmm. I like the sound of that. And how would, well, I expect you want us to go down deep inside this lake of this lake, but you have no any means for us to help us out do that, or you kind of expect us to do this on our own?
I believe strongly in your capabilities, and that's why I've requested it. Feel no rush. Suit to whatever it is that you all need to in order to accomplish this. Because if you do, then all will be well. With the newfound source of wealth, who knows what we can accomplish in order to make this town more secure against the devil.
Atreus just like nods. Hmm.
Oh, and of course, I will not simply be taking it all. As for your assistant, you of course will be getting a cut. A very substantial amount, I believe. 50% seems more than reasonable.
Why would we only take 50% if we're the ones doing all the work?
Are you not interested in helping the town? Otherwise, I will go and date it myself if I can.
I mean,
I'd say that this is still a pretty good deal. 50%. He was also the one that gave us the information, these diamonds in the first place.
I also hope that my previous gifts were not unappreciated.
well,
of course not.
I wasn't here for that, but if Atreus trusts you, then I guess I will too.
He's the one who gave me the stable portal, so at least I feel there's at least some obligation to do as he says.
I'm okay with that.
All will be well. Well then, when you are ready, simply allow Isaac and I to know. We'll always be available except when we're sleeping.
Oh, we'll take
Hey.
care of it when we have other negotiations to take care of, but we'll certainly keep this one in mind.
Very well, very well.
Ava will probably highlight that to ensure that it sounds like quite a complicated task, and to ensure it's done well, we will need time to do the preparations and such to ensure it is done well.
Excellent. I believe that perhaps there's some way you will be able to dive down there.
Certain we'll find some way.
But that's just exchanging some pleasantries as you all eventually exit out of the mansion.
Well, I guess it was just a job for, well, we're needing a source of diamonds anyways. I think it was, well, who was it here that wanted diamonds?
Yeah, speaking of diamonds, I will attempt to fix that. Fairly? Question mark. As soon as we walk out, as soon as we're done with Lady Fiona.
All right, let's go. You want to speak to the Baroness?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Alright, you all head over to the Watcher house. Hold on. You are let in. You were enthusiastically greeted inside by the maid. Please, you are all welcome inside as guests of the Lady Fiona Watcher. As they introduce you in strongly, Lady Fiona Watcher is there, their daughter, still curled up somewhere as a cat in a nearby corner. Hello, I appreciate that you all made some time. How have you all been?
Atreus will probably respond in the same way he responded to the Baron. Pretty good, kind of beat up and all, but, we've certainly seen better days, but right now we're all right.
Understandable. It's difficult for you out there. Now, before I begin anything, and I do want to assure you this is not what this is about, have you reconsidered my offer to take care of the Baron? A simple yes or no will suffice. I will not press the matter.
I
Well,
potentially have another solution, so we can discuss it later.
I see. Very well.
That involves a little bit less violence.
Interesting. Well, do tell later on then. But that is not why I'm here. I appreciate that you made the time. I have learned recently, through some divination from some magic that I've been practicing over inside of my basement, that there is an unusual cache of diamonds inside of a nearby lake. I do believe it could serve very valuable in hindering some of the Baron's efforts and also improving the own in order to make Wallachia as secure as possible. As for what these sources are, they're... Are you familiar with divination into the Eldritch?
I don't know. Are we?
If you have Arcana knowledge, you know people. I mean, even your, you know, you get like many people can contract like their patrons. It is possible to telepathically communicate with Eldritch horrors and the like.
Okay. Yes.
I was able to commune with one as I was discussing with them over the course of the last month. I've gathered intel, and they provided me a deep, dark secret involving that cache, and how it's guarded, but that it may serve useful in order to, well, help us become one better Strahd. After all, if we have something to offer over to Strahd, even an offering such as diamonds, which even I believe may be difficult for them to obtain, then all the better to be able to make peace with them and ensure the safety of Vallaki.
Sounds reasonable.
And of course, I do not intend for you to simply investigate this just for my own personal sake. I intend to give you a substantial cut of it. What percentage do you believe would be a fair amount? I'm unsure if with those of you who have to risk yourselves to do this. I know that you are putting in more effort for this than I am.
It likely depends on how much we find.
I understand. Well, if you have an offer to make about it, I would start off at... I feel like it may be too low. I'd say 30% of the amount that you would find, but if you feel like more is deserving, you simply can let me know.
Very well.
80.
If
Wait,
that
what?
seems like the standard amount, I'm not opposed to it. I'd have to ask around, though. That does seem a little on the higher side, comparatively.
Wait, sorry. She's saying that we get 30% of it?
Yeah, and I said 80.
Yeah, they did it as an initial offer, but they're also saying they don't know how much is normally how much you should be given. They seem open, and like their body language indicates that they are open to discussion about it.
We are doing most of the work, Lady Watcher. Believe it would be more reasonable to offer more than that.
How much would you feel would be an appropriate amount?
I don't know, guys. How much do you want?
75%.
Atreus is a little bit worried about this kind of discussion right now, because he's also agreed to the bear. So it's like, oh shoot. So he's staying quiet.
Yeah, definitely like 65, 70-ish.
65 to 70 sounds more reasonable since we are doing all the work.
Alright, make a persuasion check, Sarisa. You bring up a very compelling point. It is quite a lot that you are undertaking for me. 65% seems more than fair then. Sorry, I apologize. I bow down to you injustice. I initially thought that was perhaps on the higher end, but I think that may be more than fair for all of you.
Thanks. Thank you, Lady Watcher. We appreciate the information.
Well, once you are ready to begin, if you are, please feel no rush. I do not think that there's anything that is currently competing for this. Then simply return back over here. I may have more information as well about what lurks below, although I'll have to divine a bit more of my Eldritch contacts.
Feel free to let us know.
With
Hey,
that,
Lady what?
after some small talk, you all do also find yourself outside of Watcher's Place.
Oh shoot.
I mean, it's fine because we get 55. Like she wants 45. The Baron wants 50. He's not over 100.
So,
So it's
whose
fine.
side are we taking?
Why not both?
Yeah, but
We could split what we find in half, and then go from there.
that's what I was thinking too. But
Or
I feel like eventually we're gonna have to pick a side from one of these.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, I prefer the Baron. He's easier to manipulate.
I prefer the Baron. He doesn't side with Strahd.
And he's yeah, also like Fiona, she's never gonna help us. So if we make Strahd mad, or guess when we make Strahd mad enough, Valaki is gonna be a no-go for us.
Is Irina with
Whereas
us?
who?
Irina?
Irina's not with you. They always stay out of town at the edge of the outskirts there.
I feel like I'm also with the Baron just because I don't think that we should give like any power to Strahd.
I don't really want to take any sides at the moment.
Right? Y'all don't have to decide right now, as I imagine you are not going after this at this exact moment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have
We
an
currently
answer.
don't have the ability to breathe underwater, so
Yeah, about that. There are definitely magic items that assist with that issue.
permanently or like for a time?
One is like a
Or it's
water
really
cap.
an
That one
insane.
takes care of it permanently.
There's also yes that
Hmm.
AoEs are not permanent. The individual items, yes.
Mhm.
Alright.
Also, thank you to whoever put
can I
that
head?
text at the top.
Can I head to the outskirts of town?
Yeah.
Are there like I don't know, scattered trees, like not that close to the forest? But
Yeah, you can even see some right there, even. See?
if
Of course, there's more than just a few. Right. That makes it like there's only one, but that represents like a larger stretch of forest.
sure, I would like to burn a clump of them.
Yeah, a guard from in the distance kind of sees you doing this, but they just kind of shrug.
Okay. And then after I'm left with a pile of carbon, I'd like to use fabricate. And create diamonds.
Wood to diamonds?
Hmm?
Wood to diamonds?
No, diamonds are made of carbon.
There's a lot of stuff that are made out of carbon. I think that goes against the intent of the spell here.
What do you mean?
Like, a large number of things, not just diamonds, are made out of carbon.
Okay, wait, you keep cutting out. Can you start over?
Yes, I'm not by accepting the argument that you can turn burnt carbon into diamonds, basically.
It's because the issue is that almost everything is made out of carbon. Steel is made out of carbon. Metal is made out of carbon. So.
I mean, wait, metal is not.
Plus, the
made
quality of the
all
objects made
out
by
of
the spell
carbon.
is equal to the quality of the raw materials. Wood is not valuable compared to diamonds. Or not even carbon is valuable compared to diamonds. It's not from burnt wood anyway.
Wait, aren't diamonds just? Well, okay, I guess.
Yeah, that last part right there is the special killer, I think. Even if we bought the carbon part, the quality has to be commensurate with the quality of the raw materials that are being used.
Wait, how do you even get higher quality wood? Wood just starts out as wood in a tree.
Yeah, that's a good question. You probably have to find an especially rare tree to do that with.
Okay.
Right. Is there anybody else doing anything in Valaki? Or are you grouping up now?
Ava will go and like look at one of the guards and just like, well, what can you tell me about these guards?
Roll for initiative.
Like what they look like and everything?
Yeah, because
They're-
like the tokens look kind of strange.
Yeah, they're wearing some particularly fancy gear. They kind of almost looks like a sun extending out of them. Their armor is fairly well maintained, but their weapons don't look like magical from this distance. They seem like they're mostly for keeping out commenters and providing a sense of security more so than actually for fighting, as more like an alert mechanism than the like force that holds the line. Based on what you can look about them, right? Like it's not like they don't look that strong, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let's kill them. Okay.
In fact, you even see them lazing up there every now and then. In your time going in and out of the lock, you often see them lazing about, right? Like resting. One of them was taking a nap while the other kept watch.
So they're like
Ava will
mall
tut at them
cops.
if they're slacking off whenever she sees it.
Oh,
Going through the gate, slacking, tut. Walking out of the gate, slacking, tut. But no other business from Ava.
I believe you found a diamond once, yeah.
Yeah, is there anything else?
I
Does
don't
the
think
gym
so.
that like Sonic and the others were in count?
I guess so.
Think so. Huh.
What's up with that, by the way?
What?
The gem. Angie.
Yankee.
In the gem.
Yeah, if you're uncertain about something, you have to ask. Just in general, keep in mind, diamonds are one of the few things I keep a very, very heavy pulse on, which means you're going to need a very, very convincing argument if you're going to make anything into diamonds. They're
Wait, out of
exceedingly-
curiosity, all the wood that I burnt, how much was it worth?
Shoot, $5? Not even. There's a lot of
5
wood.
gold, as it?
Yes, 5 gold.
5 gold for burnt wood. That's impressive.
That particular tree was 5 gold, not all of them.
Wait, what if I burn a bunch of trees and just throw 20 trees worth of carbon together?
Just that tree was worth 5 gold.
How unfortunate. Okay. I don't have anything else to do.
Alright, then you all eventually find yourself either asking for Irina to join, or you all join up with Irina, whichever direction.
How about we just meet her in the middle?
They're there in the middle with the forest of you.
Nova is probably gonna like just go and say hi to Arena and then go back.
Alright. You go ahead and join the others out there as well. Actually, like, did you see them leaving perhaps from a library window? Nova, you're back! Arena just runs up to you and hugs you straight up.
Aw. Yeah, she'll hug her back, and she'll like tell her a bit about like what happened. Basically, what I told Ava.
Oh, so this Phil person. They certainly seem to be meddling in all of your affairs quite a bit. And here I was hoping it would only be Strahd. But at least they seem kinder, by a significant measure.
He's quite nice, but you know, I don't really have problems with anyone. So
Are you planning on staying in town for a while?
I think so. I really want to learn everything about this.
I see. Well, please visit often. I'm in my usual spots. I try to avoid going into this town.
Of course, I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Just come find me, or I'll come find you when the party's back in town.
Yes, that sounds lovely. This is the happiest you've seen Irene in a while, y'all.
Aww. That's so cute. Okay.
Okay, so here's the current issue. If we teleport back where we were, the werewolves are probably going to be all around us.
Then just be prepared to fight. I mean, we were gonna fight them or we were gonna speak with them. It was one or the other, if I recall.
We also only have one charge right now, so we're not coming back.
Wait, we only have one charge?
Wait, you didn't roll for it at the dawn?
I did.
They got one back.
We got one. For
wanna
reference,
stay
every
here?
time I have rolled a one. I think someone else
wanna-
should be in charge of these rolls.
Why don't we just wait, can you take us to the map, please?
Yes. Let me go and take you.
Is it like possible to stay in like another day?
We can. I was also looking. We can honestly make it back there in one day if we. Wait, where are the canoes? We can take the canoe. How fast do the canoes move?
Oh, I don't know about that.
The water doesn't move, so
Oh, that's right. The water doesn't move.
Yes.
This ain't Tomb of Annihilation.
That's a heck of a travel. I think it's probably even take even more than a single day, even by canoe.
Can I write a seal a letter real quick? Does she have anything from
wait.
around
What's
Luna Lake?
Aqua?
Huh?
Next to Mount Gacus, there's this like little cave-looking thing. What's that?
That's the
werewolf
werewolf den.
Oh. I thought
Wolf told us his location.
I was thinking, doesn't a seal have a way to get there, like some kind of underground passage or some shit?
Can I ask a seal if she has anything that was taken from north of Mount Gacus or around Luna Lake?
You go ahead and send a message over using your Black Rose connection, and quickly a letter responds in kind. No, everything I've sent over there has died. I could send a spider back or something, but it may take a bit.
No, that won't be necessary.
David did pick up a rock from like here, not the bird kind, but like a, I don't know, pebble kind. So we can TP there. Just
Wait.
Yeah, we were right here last.
We can. But if you picked up something here, then we can. I'd rather TP over here.
We agreed teleporting here because that's down the mountain and we're unlikely to get attacked by the rock again.
Why can't we just? Can we not just go around?
I mean, I think if
I
we,
mean,
if
I
we
have
TP
bone.
it-
I have bone claw pieces. Does that count as teleporting back to that forest site?
Yes, that would be over to the east of Mount Gakis.
Yeah, that'd be like here, and then we'd have to go over this mountain again, which was quite difficult terrain.
It is closer. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you guys, because yeah, we're gonna end up being surrounded by werewolves if we go that way.
We didn't get attacked when we were there before, and we were in much worse state. I mean, Ava's down to either go back to the werewolf lair or head to the winery.
Fine with just going to the werewolf area. I mean, if anyone else has any other suggestions, I mean, all ears here.
Yeah.
There was the one with teleporting on the. If we had, I don't even think we have anything on the west side of the mountain though.
I
Maybe
have
we
a
do.
suggestion.
The bone
Let's
claws, I
fight
believe, all.
things.
Yeah, bone claws. We
Yeah.
have this on the west side. It's just that we also only have one. We only have one teleport.
Yep.
I mean, they
So
can't know we're just gonna teleport in. It's not like they're gonna be sat there waiting for us specifically, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's another thing too.
Because Jay said there are a bunch of eyes around us.
I mean, he hinted at that, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna know that we're gonna teleport in.
I mean, if I saw that, I'd be a good assumption.
Hey, what are we trying to like?
I'd just say probably just be prepared. If
Yeah.
you're okay with it.
Yeah, fine with that.
So it seems
Okay,
the consensus
fine.
is to teleport there and just be ready for action as soon as you teleport in.
But do we want to stay here for another day to get another charge at least, and then do it?
Are we? If we're going to stay another day, I believe we know who we have to ask. Are we willing to?
I'm sorry, Nick.
What? I can't hear you.
Oh, Irina goes. If we are willing to wait here a day, I believe we know who we have to ask, don't we? Ugh.
What do we have? They specifically state that we are not allowed to wait for recharges.
Irina's the one
Yes.
saying that about who they believe may be necessary to talk to.
Vampire man.
Alright, who would like
We
to?
can just start a path towards the winery. and then teleport.
I think maybe having a charge to teleport back is more important. So I'd rather walk there and, you know, instead of
That's okay with me.
instead of teleporting there and then walking back.
That's fine. We'll just hug the river.
All right. So are you just like walking a bit and then just planning to teleport after the next day begins?
How much time will it take us to get there?
If we follow the Luna River.
Let me see.
37.5 plus. We traveled 75 miles in one day. We can easily get there.
That's a direct route, but if we're doing
Yeah,
it by
I
canoe, it's
know,
gonna be different. That is way more.
No, that's not an issue. We can cross the river.
Stupid keys.
Jingle jangle.
We can cross the river.
All right. So you would like to try using mounts to go down the river and try getting there by night?
Yes.
Why not?
Wouldn't we have advantage if we show up during the day?
I mean, we can always take a long rest there.
Yeah,
nearby.
somewhere by the river before we go out fight. We really need to charge back, like for the way back, just in case something happens.
We can also go around. Wait, how do you do the thing? Is it Q?
I think it's just right clicking after you place the cursor down, right? And hey, welcome back, Leopold.
Yeah, that's fine.
Note that you can't travel on the river itself unless, you know.
Yeah, we're not traveling on the river itself.
Yeah,
We're
I think
just-
some of your arrows though that like require walking on the river.
I mean, it's fine. We'll just like we're just gonna be, the shore. I
Okay, the
can't
shore
really
right there.
adjust the arrows.
Got it. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll just go on the left side and then cross with the bridge that we presume is there.
Well, if we take the bridge, that's a longer route. This route is only 80 miles max.
I see.
So yeah, let's take the purple route.
Do you
Yeah,
know,
as long as we
do you know
say
that any time that you see like tons and tons of those little arrows, that will be difficult terrain like it was at Mount Gakis? But yes.
What was the thing about finding the permanent residence for the people?
You think back
We-
to what you have heard from your party members previously from what the Vistani nearby to where Spider Den requested. They had told you that they would like you to investigate a permanent place for them to live around Little Luna Lake area.
So we actually.
Which is around this area to begin with.
Nobody has discussed Hafter's ring label.
Did we get a way to locate? Oh, what was the consensus for the magic items?
No, the ring
What
is
was
current.
it?
The ring was taken with Hafter's body.
So, like, as in all of his gold is gone too, right?
Yes.
Okay, that sucks. That's kind of unfair for Jet.
No, they'll be fine for them. You don't have to worry about them.
Yeah,
What?
his new character just starts with the same
It's
amount-ish of gold.
It is interesting, isn't it? How coincidentally, every time a new person appears, they have an almost equivalent amount of gold as the person that left.
Yeah.
It's a strange.
Almost as
narrative.
if they killed
Oh,
him.
so we don't actually lose gold. Okay.
Well, we
I think we lose like
Like,
quest items
our-
and such.
Yeah, we lose a quest item. Okay.
So like the
our
stuff from the
party-
death house isn't refunded.
It is gone.
All right, let's start going.
All right, on the left side of the river or the right side?
Right.
Right. As you get over to this bridge over here, this fella leading over the bridge and fishing. Morning.
Ava
Morning.
flies and places him on the broom.
Label morning.
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 Morning. I wonder who that guy is. Next time we pass him, I wanna talk to
Okay,
him.
so how wide is the river right here?
Each of these are, I believe I said they were like a mile or two long or something last time. You could probably measure even directly on the map. I think it's a 1-to-1 correspondence of how long it actually is.
Pretty long.
Alright.
Yeah, about a mile I think is probably reasonable for a river. It's about a mile. Or thick.
It's 0.4 right here. In fact, it's 0.3 right
It's
here.
anywhere from half a
It's
mile
half
to
a
a whole
mile.
mile. At least. Half a
Yep.
mile to a mile.
Half-
Ava flies over with her broom.
Yeah, I was like, we can totally just fly over. Y'all gooch with flying over? How long would it take us to fly over?
No, I think several of
Oh,
us are lacking in the flight speed.
Yes, does everybody
that's-
have a way of flying
okay.
over?
Well, we have mounts.
I have one mount that can fly, and I'm
I
not going to use
also
our
have a-
conjure animals here.
I also have a mount that can fly. Ava has a broom.
So 3, but we've got
Right, but we can ferry people.
yeah.
Can a
That's
broom
a
go
mile apart.
It's 0.3 right there, but 0.5 we're going by what Jay said. Which
Half
is
a
not
mile.
really that far.
Are we like talking about going through the lake or?
We're gonna
the
go
river?
around, but it's just a little bit faster because this is also difficult terrain. The little dash marks.
I mean, like, I'd literally rather swim since I have like Mariner.
Beauty
But-
swims.
Yeah, like fuck you. I don't need a mount. Just start swimming.
It's,
we-
it's just that there might be some things in the water. That's why probably don't want to go in there.
See, if I was my monk here, I could just like walk on water.
Leopold, do you want to make a boat?
I can cast fabricate to make a boat, but again, we're gonna be in the water. I don't really want to find out what's in the water yet.
I mean, it kind of feels like
Fish.
it's kind of a small area. Like, I sincerely doubt that there's gonna be something that big in the water. that
Half
we
a
can-
mile.
Famous last words.
Half a
Yeah, it's
mile.
half a mile. Half a mile. I mean, it's not far to fly, but like if you there's stuff in the water. Could be.
I'd rather just keep walking.
Would it take longer? Jay, how long does it take to fly across?
I mean,
Twice.
let's see. How many feet is half a mile?
What?
How much feet is half a mile? Like 2,600 feet or something?
5,280 feet is equal to 1 mile.
So about 2,000 feet. Something.
2,140. Wait, sorry, 2,640.
That would take about. We'll make it generous and say it'll just take an hour to ferry people across, figure out the logistics, make your boat.
Wait.
Uh.
Wait, but
30 minutes maybe
if
at worst. Best.
I have 400 movement speed.
Yes, you do. Don't ignore the rest of the party.
I mean, if we're ferrying people, that'll make it way faster.
Are you willing to use the eagle whistle charges to? Because it's only for a certain number of rounds, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be, let's see,
100.
how many rounds can the eagle whistle go for?
Let me look it up. Oh, let me first see how many rounds it would take to ferry everyone over. 120.
It's 300 and
80. Okay, so it would take 5.5 rounds for. Okay, so times 2 times 4. 22 rounds. 5 plus 5 times your constitution modifier.
You see Sarisa doing math there, Ava, while you're flying on your broom.
What's my con
This is his con
3.
modifier, not yours. But
15. 20. Yeah, I can do it. Just one use of Eagle Whistle.
Alright, cool. With one use of the Eagle Whistle and everybody who can't fly across, you go ahead and ferry the Marat across. You all hear going back and forth, this awful screeching, wee, 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 just flying through the air. Back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. This incredibly loud Eagle Whistle goes about.
Alright.
I mean, sure, you can use a higher pitch if you want. It's still gotta make sound, though, because you gotta blow in it.
Yeah.
Alright, you make a high-pitched sound. Hopefully, I don't know if that makes it more annoying, but it hopefully is a little bit less audible to human ears.
Can't. Yeah, I was like, can't you just make it so high or so low pitched that people can't hear it?
Sure.
Problem fixed.
Sure, high-pitched enough that humans cannot hear it. And so it is done, and you cross across. Darcy's ears bleed. As you get across, as you move across here, you get a better view of the area about here, and how mountainous it is as well.
Do you see anything over here?
You look across the river, and the mist is blocking the view from here.
Right.
Essentially, the mist is enough that it's about 5 miles in each direction. You can only see what's directly adjacent of you.
Yeah.
Except in special circumstances, like when you're on the top of the mountain. I'm going to keep moving you down the river until you tell me to go in a different direction. But you do see a lot of mountainous terrain over there to your right.
I'm okay with following the dashes.
I
but not
saw
actually
enough
doing a
mountainous
top of
terrain
road.
today. Ooh, I almost fell off my bed, yo.
So would you like to go directly toward the den from this direction?
So you said the little streaks are difficult terrain, right? So
Yes.
can we just go along that until we go?
Sure. You get closer over to here, right? To make a small detour to check out what it looks like.
Oh, okay. So
In every direction. Would you like to keep following along it?
this line.
Okay. You get over here to try getting across the mountainous terrain, and indeed, there is more mountainous terrain there.
Wow.
Like we're following the river.
That's
Or like,
crazy.
I don't know, like going like this way, then this
Right.
way.
It's gonna be mountain all the way around. Wait, follow this. Wait,
I think we have.
do I have it set to invisible?
No, I'm
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
all want to go directly across the mountainous terrain?
Yeah,
Okay,
we have to.
Let's see how far you've gotten so far then. You've all moved a total of... Whew, you've already gone like 52 miles, so you could probably go another 10, I believe, before you run out of time. It is it's getting... Well, it's about nighttime-ish. It's getting there. You're not too far
Is
away.
there like somewhere that we could probably camp out on the mountain?
We just
Um,
camp by on the river.
Yeah, you can camp
We
by
can
the
do
river.
that also.
It is pretty
Sure.
boggy around here, but you're doing it.
Oh, it's boggy.
Disgusting.
Can we move slightly away so it's not as boggy?
Right. A little bit more over into the forest, and revealing a little bit more of the terrain about here.
Okie dokie.
Mountains. Mountains everywhere. Let me make it a little bit nicer looking too. Alright, so you would like to start taking a long rest here?
Yeah.
Alright, and so you begin. You keep watch through the night. When...
Atreus will stay up during the night and well, actually, I guess during the first night or the first personal watch, he's gonna send out what's his name? I keep forgetting the base spider's name. Oh, that's because he doesn't have a name yet. Either way, he sends out the phase spider, and then he tells them to basically construct an ethereal web around us, but to be safe and to keep watch for the hags.
Mhm.
And if he sees any sign of trouble, to basically reappear.
Got you. Your face spider goes over, and they port back. Other spiders here too.
Oh.
Can Cereza just teleport to the ethereal plane and have a look?
Yeah, you blink over hundreds of fake spiders. They're just in this tree. They wave at you.
They're just like in an area, right?
Yeah, they're just like scattered
Or
about
they're-
the air trees.
Wait,
They're
Oh,
like
hold on.
scattered about as far as the eye can see, or just this area?
As far as you can see in this area.
Well, actually, that may be beneficial. If they don't attack us at the night, then they'll keep the hags at bay. Yeah, Atreus asked his buddy the face spider, are they going to attack us in the night? Do you think?
They port over. A little bit later, they return back. It says watching.
wait, what? Says watching?
Hang on.
Well, that could mean anything.
Probably just means they're just standing watch.
Or they're watching us.
Let them watch.
Let them
Well,
watch. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Stole it right on that one.
I mean, that's fine by me, as long as they're not attacking us.
Mm,
And the hags will maybe not want to fight all those. So I think this is probably a
can
good
you
place for us.
ask the spider what they're watching for?
They phase back, and they return. Witches.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hey, I like those spiders already.
Yep. Same.
You say that, then they will return back over to the ethereal plane as you commanded to wait there.
okay, that's fine.
All right. Well, we can go ahead and start our long rest then. Thankfully, it doesn't look like the witches will be here anytime soon.
Can I check? Can I use Mirror the Past on Kirill Stoyanovich again?
Yes. You see them next to some water with their feet inside of it, just splashing back and forth and staring into the horizon. They do this.
Oh,
for
sorry,
you.
you cut out a little bit. Can you repeat that?
You see them placing their feet over into some water, just placing it and staring off into the distance for a whole minute.
Okay.
All right. Keeping some watch there, right? Several of you are keeping watch quite well.
Well, hold on, Leo. I don't think it's Eseal that's keeping us protected. If those spiders have any mental fortitude of their own, it's probably not hers.
I don't care who's protecting us as long as we're safe.
Yeah. Because I think my phase spider is not being mentally controlled by her. It's just my spider and love. Is that the impression I get, Aqua?
Yes, it kind of seems like love just kind of does things.
Yeah. He's getting better at it, but my phase spider has full autonomy already, correct?
Their language could use some improvement, but they're definitely on the path there.
Oh, language, yes.
Yeah.
But
They don't speak good.
they don't speak.
They don't speak.
What I meant was the other phase spiders, the ones in the.
That's actually a
the
good
hundreds of
question.
phase spiders.
Maybe
I
we
think
can
they're
ask.
LCO.
Well, hold on. The spiders in the ethereal plane that's currently accompanying mine, do they seem to be all there, or do they seem like drones following, like loving the spider?
Love, with your description, tries to go and find out. When they return, they kind of just shrug. They don't seem to know how to tell the difference.
Oh, actually, I have a better idea to be able to tell the difference. Before he goes into the ethereal plane, I go up to him and I tap him, or I basically tap him with this.
Beast sense. Oh, not bad. Okay. And so you see them go into the ethereal plane. Go ahead and roll. Hey, I guess they'll be there for a while. You have animal handling, which means actually, hold on. Do you have nature?
I don't have nature, but I do have perception, if that helps.
Okay, I'll take animal handling and perception in lieu of nature. That combination together is enough. You you perceive right through the eyes to get a decent idea, and you try picking up on any the little movements between an autonomous spider and a drone. These seem more like drones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I imagined.
Yep. I mean, I wouldn't know because we encountered some that were not drones a while ago. So
Mm.
I'm guessing she's keeping these around us, maybe.
He really wants the hags corpses to make experiments, so...
Right. All right. I guess I'll drop concentration to beast sense. And if Isil is basically keeping us covered, then my spider doesn't have to risk his life keeping us protected. So I'll go ahead and have him return back to the stable portal.
All right, and so you do. The night goes on after you set up all these accommodations and meet these little phase spiders over the ethereal realm. When Kato, your familiar Ava, notices something, they see a wolf that emerges from one of the bushes, takes a quick glance at everything, and then runs off into the night.
Woof woof.
Mm-hmm.
Is this during Ava's watch, or is this while Ava's asleep?
This was while Ava was asleep, but a few of the others are awake. Leopold said they aren't sleeping.
Okay. Yeah. If it was just that, then she'll probably just not do anything because, it just ran off. They'll tell the party in the morning.
All right. 1 hour goes by. 2 hours go by. 3 hours go by. Hold on.
That's when it happens.
4. Oh,
Ooh,
I see.
That wasn't in Giaro.
As the 5th hour arrives, suddenly, the campfire flickers unusually intensely and then stops. It doesn't seem supernatural, it just kind of did. Fire's weird. The long rest goes through uneventfully.
Yay!
Question: how do we feel
Have
about
we
this
long
morning?
rested?
You feel fairly well rested overall. Yeah, you feel fine.
All right, I like the sound of that.
Can we see what happened in the ethereal plane?
Yeah,
so-
I have blink.
Alright, Sarisa, you blink over real quickly. Hundreds of spider corpses strewn all about.
Oh yeah.
Burnt to cinders in various ways.
Nice.
What did I say?
Oh boy.
I'm glad I recalled him.
Is there anything? Can I detect? I don't know. Remnants of magic on the spider corpses.
Remnants of magic? Yeah, you can tell that this was definitely, whatever death ensued, this was probably magical in nature, and almost certainly was a fireball. In fact, many fireballs by the looks of it. Lots of fireballs. Except there's something a little bit unusual about these fireballs you notice. Though they are reduced to ashes, you notice a lot of necrotic energy that is emerging from their ashes as well.
Yeah, it's the hags. I don't think there's much question about that.
They were probably none too happy. As Atreus pulls out his face spider and just pats him on the shoulder. Well, I'm glad that you're safe, buddy.
seem questioning about it, but they pat you back.
Oh. Well, if they attacked all the spiders and killed them, then why wouldn't they attack us?
They
Because
probably
They ran
do.
out of
have,
spell slots.
It's
It
entirely
doesn't.
possible.
It doesn't
And
seem
also,
like
they
a couple
wouldn't
of
have-
fireballs is all it takes for them to run out of spell slots.
I
There
mean, there were
were-
hundreds of spiders.
They
Mhm.
wouldn't have
So,
escape route. Like, they only escaped us because they managed to flee to the ethereal plane. If they fight us and then have to flee and go to the ethereal plane, and then they're surrounded by hundreds of phase spiders, they're not winning. They're getting fucked. Also, I don't think they wanted to fight us. I think they wanted to just go and do their mojo on us and drain us. And they can't do that. It sounds like maybe a ritual or something, and they need to stay still for a while doing that, and can't fight the spiders while doing it.
Well,
Were there any alive spiders left?
Hmm?
Were there any alive spiders left, or were they all the spiders burnt to crisps?
You take a look over at the like it's pretty much every single one that's there. There's not a single living one.
Okay. So basically, it was a total massacre.
Yeah. They just wanted to kill them first and then go after us when we're unprotected later.
Yeah, I think so. Either way, let's deal with these werewolves, and then hopefully you got enough charges now for your thing, so hopefully we can make it. We can deal with the werewolves and then make it back to Valaki.
Oh, has it been? Wait, has it
does
been another
another
dawn?
rest?
Yes, we got a long rest, right?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay. But it's per dawn, not long rest though. So has it been a new dawn?
Yeah, like as soon as you finish your long rest, it's a new dawn. We just kind of make them simultaneous.
Okay. Here we go. Hoggies.
Ava
we got
speaks
three.
in Sylvan slang.
God.
She says poggies in Elvish.
That's
As
actually
a-
Sylvan?
Yeah, that's Sylvan. That's canon that it's Sylvan now.
Yeah, it's canon that poggers is a Sylvan slang word.
I have no idea because I'm orc.
I'm sure you'll meet an orc in this campaign eventually.
Eventually.
Did you
Surely.
know Leopold can speak Celestial?
I speak Celestial and Primordial, I believe.
Nice. Let's chat.
Yeah, let's chat. We
Let's
just
have a
start talking
pleasant
Celestial.
Yeah.
Atreus
Technically,
just looks at
I
you guys
am
like, what a bunch of
Celestial.
weirdos.
My
Technically,
Celestial
Very
is like
is
the
a
Latin.
Celestial.
Yeah, my Celestial is the Celestial of like the Latin of boy. Because I was raised in church and shit. You speak a
speak
lot of
Sylvan,
languages.
too.
Do we all know? Do most of us know Sylvan?
Yeah. We've been hanging with elves, you know? We've all learned.
We should just speak in Sylvan.
Atreus does
Sylvan
not
like-
know Sylvan.
All right, we're gonna teach Atreus Sylvan, guys.
And Leo.
Can we do that?
I don't think that's
I think
how
it
that
takes
works.
a very long time.
It does.
It's okay. We can.
It would
we
require
can-
significant downtime to teach an entire language.
Also, Atreus will refuse to learn any language. It's
Okay,
too much of a hassle.
we'll just speak in Sylvan without him.
We talk shit about Atreus and Sullivan.
Ouch.
You'll never know.
That sounds productive.
It's okay, me and Leo are actually gonna talk shit about everybody in Celestial.
Irena's listening and people talking different languages. Well, at least I can
But
speak.
even if you're
Peruvian.
talking, even
Wait.
if you're talking
seem
a
very
different
proud of
language,
that.
I still know if you're talking shit about me.
All right, I guess
I
we
always
go
know.
continue making our way towards the werewolf den.
Yes, please.
Jay, what do I know about possible ways to intercept letters
To intercept the what?
through the Black Rose network? What do I know about possible ways to intercept the letters?
It's technically like teleportation. So something that could block teleportation would stop it.
Oh, it's teleportation?
I mean, that's essentially what it is, isn't it? Things mysteriously disappearing from one space and appearing in another is teleportation.
Okay. Wait, will burn to cinders and materialize whole again. Alright.
Alright, are you all heading directly to the werewolf then?
I guess as pathway dictates.
Hmm. Are you going down first, or are you going heading straight there directly?
Lead
No,
down.
we should just go straight.
Well, there's a bridge, so I think it'll be safer to go down, right?
Yeah. Also, everyone's probably like pick up a rock from the bridge as well, or nearby the bridge. You know, in case you need to get back here again.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna need to. We probably want to not only take care of the werewolves, we also want to probably inspect Luna Lake later on too, for the sake of those Estani?
Yeah, the Vistani we're at requesting it.
Yeah. So I mean, having a teleport spot around here would be helpful.
Do we have like a permanent marker right on the rock where
Pick
it's
an
from?
area further away because the hags cast forbiddance in this area.
What?
Yes. Was it forbiddance around the windmill? That's what it was, right?
Yes, it was. No, it wasn't forbidden. It was a
Was it?
sanctum, was what it's called.
Sanctum. Okay, something along those lines.
Wait, how do we know they casted Sanctum?
Because the letter from the Black Rose was blocked.
Oh.
All right. So
Stupid hags.
are you heading south a bit further?
Yes.
Okay. And so you do.
Well, hold on. If they cast that, then we couldn't have gone to the ethereal plane to begin with.
There are different kinds of Sanctum has more. I mean, you've seen it previously. Sanctum has specific things it can block.
You can choose.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Here's what you see. All right. Continuing down that path there instead, then.
Makes sense.
Okay.
You not sort of like raise any alarms or anything. What if the hags are like in the wolf den, like wolfing it up?
That'd be very weird. But I wouldn't put it past them.
Well, that just means we get to solve two problems at once.
The terrain is becoming mountainous again. It seems the road ends about here. Well, more like a dirt path, really.
Alright, bitches, hike up your boots and get moving.
I guess so.
No, you.
You're not allowed to wear boots.
Can put one at the tip of my tail.
One thing that becomes noticeable as you get closer and closer to around here is that the tundra of sorts, right, is it's like turning into taiga. Is what the proper way of describing it would be. It's very much like I wouldn't say snowy, but the ground is covered. It's becoming more covered in ice and the like.
Does it look like we might have difficulty walking?
It's a little bit slick, but not slick enough as to actually cause difficulty moving about.
Raste tries skating, but she's wearing spider. Or no, because she has the spider bow, she's sticky. She just trips and falls instead.
Alright, so you continue through. Let me go ahead and keep you moving. Sorry, I have to adjust something.
So are there trees now then?
There are no more trees around the area. Most of them are dead or frost-ridden. And
Would it not be the opposite way? taiga, like snowy tree biome, and tundra is like treeless, snowy biome.
I might be using the wrong word then. Some parts are like taiga-ish and some parts are tundra-ish. It's kind of it. It's like a mixture.
Okay.
Would be the.
So I feel like this would be like this here would be sort of like
Yeah, over there
taiga,
would be
and then
taiga.
this
and
would be sort of tundra.
Yeah, exactly, perfect. That's the exact way that I was thinking about it. Okay,
Cool.
and as you get to
Yay,
about,
my degree is useful. Stop interrupting. Go ahead.
as you're getting to about here, right, something notable shows up. As, what you see, a few hundred feet in the distance, and very rapidly approaching on wolf mounts, are what appear to be werewolves, and immediately are moving directly towards your location at breakneck pace. As I will bring you
Do I
to the
have-
map.
Oh,
We auto win because they broke their neck because they're moving at breakneck pace.
You see that there are 8 werewolves of sorts. Some what you recognize as mages. 2 that look, or 1 that doesn't look like a werewolf at all, and is perhaps not.
Janice!
You were at the top left.
now the real question is, which amount did I have out at this time?
What would you have for the tundra?
Yeah, at best he would have either 1 or 2 or one of the spiders, but what's his name? Wolf gave a warning about using 1 and 2, right?
Yes.
So I'm probably gonna stick
actually
with.
pull out 1 and 2. Okay, well actually I'll pull out Xenia, but she's in the form of 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with El Clasico Love.
Alright.
Would you like me to use 1 and 2 as a reminder?
No, I don't need a reminder, it's fine. Alright, I'll roll for the initiative on these then. For simplicity, the special characters that will have their own initiative separate from the werewolves. The werewolf mages and the werewolves themselves will share initiative. Let me go ahead and remove the previous initiative orders. Please wait warmly. There we go. The turn order goes up. And you are all ready.
Wait, we don't even get to talk to them. We have
Yes, 0.
Kato will search. Okay.
But like he'll be as like safe as possible. So say if like Ava's 50 feet in the air, he'll be 150 feet in the air, so you can maintain telepathic speech range.
I think anywhere above 100 feet you can't see anything.
Yeah, above 100 feet, the mist is permeating up there. So they can't go too
He'll just
high up.
he'll just dip down, like when he needs to search and then fly back up.
Oh, right, I can't just right click on Arena to roll their initiative. I have to manually do it. Disgusting.
You have the macro bar for it.
I don't have it set up. Atreus, why does it say your initiative is 0?
It is 0.
Oh,
I rolled a
my
1.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
I rolled a 1 and I have a -1.
You
0.
You were considering your
If
options.
if you get a -1, does it kick you to the top?
Well, somebody has the alert feat.
$38. Holy moly. Who's the one sitting at 38?
Alright,
Someone.
would
with
you
the
like to
alert
begin
feat, I
first
think.
then?
I think that's Volibear.
Don't mind me, I'm just thinking, and I'm thinking really slow right now.
Oh, that's the... Okay. NPC.
I think they're just gonna be withholding their action.
You see them waiting there intently.
They're not moving, right?
One of them looked like they could have dashed in or moved, and yet has remained in place. Sarisa, Andraste, you both are up. That's cute.
I'm just gonna raise my arms
Yeah.
and yell at them as loud as I can. Maybe not yell. Maybe get close enough to speak in a somewhat relative normal volume. We're not here to fight.
Either knocking 3 arrows.
Oh
Mhm.
dear lord.
Oh,
It's not her turn yet. She can't knock 3 arrows.
I
She
mean,
readies her turn to knock 3 arrows.
where are we on the map?
Top left.
top left.
I only see Cereza.
You have to zoom out. I am in the middle of the map. You're all
You
the way
are
back.
over here.
You are very far back.
Hold on.
You haven't even rolled initiative. I knew somebody was missing on this.
Yeah, I was gone from my room for a second.
All right, you speak to them. Sarisa is saying some words. One of them kind of looks and seems up at you and seems oblivious to the words you're saying, and they're focused forward on the people who are on the
Who?
ground in front of them.
Wait, who?
This wolf just kind of looks up obliviously at you and just focuses their attention forward instead.
Okay, what about these ones? These two. What is their reaction? Question mark?
They do not seem interested in listening to you. They're ignoring you.
Okay.
And thus they shall encourage Risa to step back a little bit because she's getting a little close. There's like fucking 40 dudes over there.
Okay, wait. They're just like straight up ignoring, but that guy didn't dash in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they can't move.
I'm pretty sure they can move. What do the other ones look like?
What do you mean by what they look like?
Like their state of mind, because you said these
Leopold.
ones.
Sorry, I just noticed you're in this chunk too. The state of mind, they're all still focusing intently. They glanced up at you and are still moving forward with intent.
I guess on my turn, I'm gonna inquire about something, but not right now.
Okay, I guess I'll back up and.
I mean, I'm not gonna try talking to them. I just want to see one thing. Atreus wasn't even in the ballpark of persuading these. All right.
Yeah, I'll sit here and I'll take the dodge action.
So it's Andraste and Leopold doing.
Me too, because I rolled an 18.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know why I'm at the bottom though. Can you like refresh the turn order?
While you're at the bottom, I can just move you up. Don't worry. Whoop. There you go. You're up there, B.
Okay. I'll just.
I'll have to move near Andraste, else everyone's going to focus her immediately and she's going to get...
Right.
That's fine. I'm fine.
Are you trying to cast 2-level spells at once?
No. One of them is from Glyph of Warding.
How are you moving the Glyph of Warring with you?
The bag of holding.
I believe that it's been established that those bag of holdings can't carry Glyphs of Warding in them.
Oh, we never finished that.
Oh.
Wish you told me that earlier. May I retroactively swap spells?
Retroactively what?
Swap spells?
Yes. Yeah. Like if that new information has changed things, then yeah, go ahead. Right.
Well, actually,
While you're considering your move, Andraste Viri, Leopold, what are you up to?
I am using the bow and stepping into the ethereal plane and using the dodge action.
Oh, then I'm staying here.
I am going to. I'm gonna. Hold on. What are you doing, Leopold? You go first.
Like, I'm going to stay near the biggest cluster of people that are vulnerable, so probably you. Andraste is on the ethereal plane, and Atreus. I would love to stay here near him, but I think he's going to stay near you too. So
Okay.
I
And
can't
Andraste?
move aggressively.
Andraste already went.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't gone yet. I will cast guidance since it. Yeah, I'll just cast guidance on. I don't know, Atreus.
Don't know why you're using the guidance right about now, but okay.
Because it's a concentration up to a minute, so like anything that might happen.
I mean, it's a
Probably be
skill
Using,
check.
using resistance.
Did you
That's
perhaps
probably
use
the one
resistance?
you want.
Why not? It's a cantrip, and I have nothing to do this turn.
Resistance.
So probably resistance, not guidance.
Resistance?
Yes.
I don't
D.
have that cantrip.
Oh,
But I guess
well.
I do have prodigies though.
If you've seen resistance being cast, then yes, you have resistance.
You have every single cantrip.
Because like at some point, Sarisa has casted it.
I can cast it for you.
Got
I
it,
mean,
got it.
I'm assuming Teresa, given the type of person she is, she probably would force you to learn it.
All right. If you accept that, then yes, you
Fine
have
then.
resistance.
Sure. Okay. I'm just gonna have to add it in here at some point.
Yeah,
Unless you can do that right now. But
I cannot. No, I can't drag and drop very easily from here.
okay. So then I'll do that.
Or can I, actually? Hold on, the drag and dropping was not an extension thing. I could by default do that, which means...
Resistance
means...
is-
Hold on.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a spell.
I did it. I did it. You got it. Right, drag and dropping does is not an extension thing. It's a roll 20 thing. There are some things I
Yep.
can't do because I don't have the extension, though.
Also, you do have the extension.
Wait, I do?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, it doesn't work in incognito mode, though?
I think so.
I don't
There's
see
no
a
reason
champion
why
to be able to-
extensions wouldn't.
You have to enable it manually.
Yeah, I think that maybe
In
there's a
incognito,
function
it doesn't
inside of
have
incognito
cookies,
mode.
right?
Okay, never
Yeah, there's
mind.
there's no cookies, so it does it all based on cookies, right?
Alright.
It's fine. Whatever.
Cerisa,
The
have you
short-term
figured out your move?
bless.
Huh?
Oh, and Cerisa, have you figured out your move?
Oh, yeah, Xenia just cast darkness.
Okay, darkness.
Darkness. What does the spirit shove? Teresa cast spirit shove.
Cool. Alright. On the werewolves' turns, you see that now they're all moving a bit forward. But they don't seem to completely close the distance. You see these wolves are capable of moving quite fast. But they're just, like, moving up and staying fairly spread apart from each other. Like, almost like a wolf on a hunt. They're, like, stalking about you.
These two are also dodging as a bonus action.
All the wolves that are on the mounts are also dodging. Oh wait, did I miss one? Oh, whoops.
Back here.
I think I made a copy of that one, that's why. There should only be 8. No, wait, no there's not. There are 9. Never mind. Excuse me. I'm good at counting.
Well, I don't want to be surrounded, so either you start talking to them or we start killing them.
On this
Oh.
chunk. Actually, it's everybody's chunk now, isn't it? Yeah, everybody's initiative got clumped. As it seems that the werewolves were acting on their initiatives together instead of separately.
Yep. Atreus just
Can we focus this guy then?
I'd rather focus the dragon-looking dude.
Hang on.
Which one should I go for?
I think this guy looks leaderish.
This
And
is
then
the
rolled a
last
38
chance.
in-
last chance. We either try to just try to talk to them or fight them. I think this is our last chance to do it.
Hang on.
Oh, Aqua, did I see anything while in the ethereal plane?
No, there was nothing in the ethereal plane. No spiders, no nothing.
Hmm.
All right, and so I guess this is now the opportunity I wanted
Oh,
to ask,
actually.
since it's now my turn to have a look. Do these wolves have the same behavior as mindless drones as the spiders did, or like basically that feral form that wolf had?
Are you ready? Are you willing to use an action to figure it out?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check and a animal handling check. As nature is not enough to figure. You don't have nature, so you have to rely on both of those together.
Oh,
All right, that's fine.
I don't think you need to. If I get close, I can just read their emotions and see if they're numb.
All right. You go
So
ahead
I'll
and
do
read.
that.
Oh, okay. So you see the emotion of one of just the wolves, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll see the emotions on everyone.
All
but-
right. You
The
see that
wolves
the
do.
wolves, the most of the werewolves on their mounts feel nervous, is what you're seeing. But they also, you see that contrasted with determined looks on all of them. As for the dire wolves that they are mounted on, there's almost nothing. They're just moving forward, blank.
Hang on.
Yeah. I communicate that.
Wait, the wolves mounted are nervous?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna visit the archive real quick.
Does it take an action to do so?
Yes.
Okay. Use your
I
action
believe
to
so.
visit the archive.
So, I'd like to ask the question, which werewolf of the most influence does not like Strahd?
Which werewolf with the most werewolf does not like Strahd?
Which werewolf of the most influence does not like Strahd?
You're not sure how difficult this question will be. Make your charisma save.
Okay. Hang on. Turn off.
You find a book inside of the area, and the answer there is a name you are familiar with, Kirill, and the last name which I
Okay.
forgot.
That's what I say when I come back out.
All right, you speak out loud to them, Sarissa. You see that many of them do not seem to. In fact, they don't. They stop listening to you talking entirely. It seems as if they don't even understand you.
Huh.
Also, these things also have a bone to pick with Irina. So, Leo, we may have to actually keep tabs on her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the only reason why they're after Arjuna has more to do with
Well, if that's
they
the
were
case, we're
fighting
still
those vampires.
either way, we should still protect them.
Yeah.
Irina should not be that far forward. Why is she that far forward?
All the wolves are dodging, right?
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I guess. Well, seeing as how this was the turn and there was no persuading them, time to fight.
Wait, they
Atreus
haven't
will.
fought us yet, though.
They don't
You
seem
see that
to
they're just
wish to
currently
use
stalking you on
weapons,
all sides.
That-
Yeah,
that
they're gonna
seems
wait
like
till they have surrounded, though.
tactics. So yeah, I'm a
Going for it, Ava? On who?
yeah. So the first one is on the white the wolf itself. So
Mhm.
not like the cool dude, but just the mount on this one.
All
So
right.
the first one's a 16 to hit.
It is enough. The AC of this wolf, as you know, is 14.
Okay, 15
15?
piercing damage.
All right, 15, and then
Is it still up?
it's still alive.
Then the second one would be a target at that. So 21 to hit with 14 damage.
Okay.
And then if it's still up, the final one, 19 damage. 19 to hit.
The
which
wolf
is 12
barely
damage
looks like
on
it's
the-
holding on.
Oh, the wolves are stronger than wolf.
And the
Yeah, most of the monsters are stronger than all of us. Or they
Yeah,
have
their
more
wolves
health
are
at
better.
least.
Because my wolf
Well.
has 37 HP, so these are clearly made out of more durable stuff.
I'll shoot at the wolf that Ava was shooting at.
Alright, you shoot at that wolf over there, that's the dragonborn looking fellow is under, and you see it just collapse
hold on.
dead onto the ground.
I'm at there we go. And then the other two will be aimed at the wolf underneath Volibear.
Give me a second.
This guy.
Disadvantage, yeah. You're shooting at the wolf underneath the
Advantage.
that other person with the hooded cloak on.
Yeah.
Okay, two
Then
shots onto that
reroll.
wolf connect on. The AC of these wolves, you figure out, is 14. 6 piercing and
Ooh,
10
the
10
damage.
piercing as they take the damage.
And then I'll step into the ethereal again.
Okay, you're rolling the D2 to figure out if you're going into ethereal, right? Because it's not automatic. Oh wait, you're using the face spider bow to do it if it charges.
Yeah, the bow.
Okay,
It's chargeless. It doesn't say it uses
the face
charge.
spider bow has charges on it.
Yeah, it doesn't say it uses charge to go
Only-
into the plane.
Oh, it
I
doesn't.
think.
It's only for the arrows.
Face spider bow. Ethereal jaunt. Oh yeah, it's one charge. Okay. So yeah, I do that.
Okay, you spend a charge and you are back in the ethereal plane. You are not there.
Ew, squish the bug. Anyways,
Irina holds her action ready to attack whichever one gets closer, especially that
Uh.
one over there that they were told to.
Atreus will fly over here on top of Love, and let's see. I think what's going to happen is I think Love is going to attempt to. How far is this actually? Oh, 60 feet. They're all dodging anyway, so Love will fire a web at this mount.
Oh, all right, go for it.
Oops, I should probably put that sheet away because I'm not using it. This sheet. Ah. Oh, hold on. Actually hit.
That connected. Even with the disadvantage, yeah, but even with the disadvantage there, that web does manage to land onto this wolf here. It is now webbed, and you see that the werewolf on top of it, like looks down at them and is like trying to scramble to take out the web, and they're looking around to see what everybody else is doing.
All right. And Atreus will ready an attack for any of the wolves that approaches.
All right. Is that everybody's moves? I think Vita, you haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, I'll do something for sure. I'll just cast a free chromatic orb on one of those guys, and I'm gonna move next to Atreus. Which one though? Any preferences?
Either the mounts of the riders, of the big two, or maybe the riders themselves. Because aiming at the werewolves is almost nonsensical because they can only be hurt by silver. So
Okay,
aiming at the mounts.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Is there any reason for that to be at
No.
advantage?
Nope, just because it didn't turn it off.
All right, so it's an 11 instead, and the chromatic orb misses.
Okay.
All right. Is that everybody's moves and actions and all?
I believe so.
All right. In that case, the werewolves move. You see this one trying to like looking around at their companions first to see what's up, and this one over here moves up to here and they cast a spell actually.
Of course.
You see this weremage here. Go ahead and cast the spell Polymorph. And they cast it directly onto Irina. Who makes their wisdom save against it. They fail, but they use Indomitable to roll again.
Oh, yeah, I
Then they
forgot.
fail again.
Irina has become a rat.
Okay.
Rat.
Can you mark the ones
She's actually
with
safer now.
concentration?
Huh?
If she gets hit by anything, any AoEs in this area will knock her out of that rat form.
Mm.
So she just got a buffer of 1 attack.
Okay, so this one down. Wait, let me fucking ping. This one down here is going to dodge as a bonus action and then move forward up to Iratna.
I stop it.
Oh my god.
I don't like that.
1 second.
Right.
Let me try and stop it.
This one has concentration.
You're attacking the werewolf.
I'm attacking the
I'm-
wolf.
Well, I'm attacking both actually. So this one on the wolf and this one on the werewolf.
That's a disadvantage, so that misses.
Yeah.
I'm attacking the mount,
That should hit.
right? So let's see. The damage is
Oh, 1 second. It entered the. It opened an opportunity attack because of the. Oh, it doesn't open for the spirit as well. Okay.
all right. In 11.
Okay. The mount is still alive. With its
Yeah.
action, this werewolf is going to grapple Irina.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is what I was worried about. They told you they had a bow to pick with Irina.
Yeah.
That is actually a 20 because they have reliable talent.
You see the
Wow.
rat. You see the rat has currently been grappled.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Now this one is going to. Okay. After she's been caught, they're going to move away this direction.
They cannot.
Okay, I'm going to
Oh,
stop
They
it.
cannot. I have hold the line. So the instant they got hit by me, they cannot.
Okay,
Right,
then
so
he's
the-
going to drop off of his mount and then move closer.
Okay, I'm going to stop it.
He's dodging. So that's at disadvantage and it does not hit.
Wait,
24 does it hit?
does not
AC is 25.
Whew.
Oh shit.
Now, this one over here is
no,
going to
No, because I
dash
have
up.
another attack. I have another attack because of it also moved away from the
Echo.
thing. So I have
Does that work
another
that way?
one. Yeah,
And this is
yes.
Yes.
It misses too.
the Dragonborn
So-
Well, rat is
is
not an
dashing, is using a bonus action to dash up to these two, and then is going to put a bag of holding over Irina and put her inside the bag.
Wait, does all this movement count that they move through difficult terrain on me?
Hmm?
And
I thought Bag of Holding had to be a willing creature. Or was that something else?
It's a
Ah.
grappled creature. It's a tiny grappled creature.
They can't
Hey,
seem
wait.
to move.
I thought we weren't allowed to put unconscious people in the Bag of Holding before.
She's not unconscious.
No,
She's
no,
very
no.
much unconscious.
But
On teleportation isn't unwilling, so you can't use teleportation like dimension door on.
okay, it
unconscious
wasn't.
creature.
It wasn't to put an unconscious person. Okay.
Correct. It wasn't a bag of holding.
Alright. There is now a rat in a bag of holding.
Rat in a bag.
Who's the
Well,
one with the bag
can
of holding?
The Dragonborn.
All right, so that's the one we need to focus.
I can't use my attack on Irina instead. Like,
Irina's not.
I mean,
the
that
bag of
was unwilling movement, so you
yeah,
pretty
but
much attack them.
you know, it would make sense. Like I'm attacking the guy in front of me, I can just attack the rat instead. But yeah,
I mean, mechanically, it doesn't work.
Yeah, unwilling. Like if it's
Yeah.
an unwilling creature and they move away, then so it goes.
Right.
hmm
Well, he can't move very much, thankfully, because he used up 100 feet of movement, and the whole werewolves are gonna have difficulty moving.
Yeah.
So we take care of the dragonborn, we get our bag back, and we do this. It's still possible, fellas.
Alright.
Okay,
This,
hold on. If the rad form basically goes away, can she get out of the bag of holding?
yes, they would be able to use an action to get out of the bag of holding if they used like their action to try and force their way out, for example.
Look
And
at this nice cluster of people here.
And with the spell magic, can you like target her even if she's inside the bag of holding?
You cannot, since you cannot see them inside the bag.
Okay.
Right. You do, however, see one thing. As all the wolves kind of coalesce about this point, they're dire wolves with seeming blank looks in their eye. Just deposit them right here. And then underneath this werewolf over here reaches underneath the hood of the one to the left, and you see them pull out an item that looks very familiar.
Oh heck no.
You see them
Do
pull
not
out
be
a
a
helmet of
teleportation.
teleportation.
Yeah, I imagined that would be the case.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Wait, he can grapple and teleport?
It wasn't the one who grappled that teleported. It was this one.
Oh, he's attuned to the helm?
It seems so.
Okay.
Well, now we definitely have to find her.
Oh, what a pain!
What a dumb bitch.
Yeah, what a dumb bitch.
Right? Do
Why did
not
she not?
go
Okay,
forward.
can we just control Irina from now on? Like seriously, because like every single time she like literally just runs forward,
Can we
and
just
then we
tell
have
her
to, and then we have
not
to deal
do
with this
anything?
shit.
Yeah, just sit there and
Like,
wait.
Can we
please.
control the Irina token? Because it's kind of stupid. She did this last
Yeah.
time too.
Oh my god.
Anyways, how do the wolves here appear? Do they still seem to be hostile to us, or like drones?
They're like drones. They're just staring blankly out forward.
So I could theoretically pet one.
Atreus will dismount and approach one of these wolves because they are clearly stronger than his wolf, and he'll approach this one. Anything happen?
You see it just staring meekly forward.
As you might imagine,
Alright, you use animal friendship on it. It makes its wisdom save. Which one are you attacking, Eve?
It's there's an arrow pointing to the one.
Oh, die.
Even it says die right next to it.
You
Very
see it
evocative.
whimper as these arrows connect into it, but it just kind of stands there. This one seems charmed by you as you see it feebly lift its head toward you, Atreus.
hey there, buddy. As he is also casting his speak with animals.
These arrows connect, by the way. Initiative is over, by the way, as you can just kind of talk with them.
Now I'm just gonna ask you some questions here, buddy. Where'd they take her?
Make an animal handling check.
All right. Oh, now would be a great time for guidance.
Yeah, you.
Strahd,
I just kind of assume you always have it. Just
Whenever-
add the 1d4 constantly.
Yeah,
if
whenever
you're...
it's telegraphed, at least out of combat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is this telegraphed enough?
Yeah, I mean, you're clearly
Yeah.
doing something here.
Yeah, you're very obviously doing the Atreus thing.
The Atreus thing, yeah.
The Atreus thing. That's what it's called now. I rolled, and I guess I'll add a D4 onto that roll whenever it comes out. So 9 plus 3 plus 4, so 16.
Yeah, you kneel down, like, trying to be reassuring to this wolf that seems to be friendly toward you, and ask them about where they've been taken. And they just say, Den.
What?
Unsurprising.
Den. Ah, so it's probably the same
Dead. I
place
heard
as.
dead. I was like, wait.
Uh,
Where's
Hmm.
Wait, I heard that too. What?
He said Den, I think.
Oh,
Den.
den. Oh, so we're like 10 feet from there. By feet, I mean miles. We're fine.
Yeah, the two things are pretty.
Hey, Leo. Give me.
Yeah.
Can you read any more of their emotions? Does he seem more unwilling than anything?
If it's more unwilling to what?
Because you felt that these were blanks, right? Now that this
Mhm.
one is currently charmed by me, the magic that's currently keeping them forced to do things is probably weak and such that maybe he can feel it. Does he feel as though he doesn't like his current circumstance?
Does it?
It seems confused. It doesn't know what's happening right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think we need to give him a chance to decide for himself.
I agree.
Wait, what is it
And-
confused about?
That's the emotion that Leo is feeling, is confusion.
Oh,
From that
okay.
one specific werewolf. The others are just blanks, as if almost like hollow, just standing there staring into space.
Okay, I'm gonna use this on that werewolf.
Oh,
that,
I have
Atreus
I have
was
another
talking
good
to.
idea. Hold on, let me see. What's this say? You touch a willing beast. Okay, so hopefully the beast is willing. And Atreus will tap him.
You can see through their senses. That this one is just mainly looking at you, and occasionally to left and right, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm. He does not feeling of anything else, like any sort of magical interaction on him. Well, hold on. What can I feel through this thing?
Special senses like blind sight, deafness, etc.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't give me any other senses, then, not like touch or feel, whatever. Then,
Yeah.
okay.
Like-
If that's the case, then I'm probably not going to do that.
Okay. Avery,
Instead,
oh, sorry.
I want to try another spell.
Calm emotions. You calm the emotion of this wolf, and then you see its eyes return back to normal. It kind of paws around at the ground a little bit, but it's like acting more like a wolf should.
Hey, how are you feeling there?
Where master commands. Now what?
Does
What
he
do-
know the name of his master?
Actually, yeah, Atreus, your former master. What's his name?
You asked them what the master's name is. Hold on, let me look up this one actually. This one's name, the master of this one's name was.
Theo. Plot twist.
He says Irina. What the fuck?
Dun dun! Dun. What a twist! Amazing. Bianca.
Ah,
Who's that? What's her relation to Kiro?
Bianca, one on my back. Where? Where are they?
Wait, what did you say?
They said Bianca was the one on her back.
Hmm.
From your
That-
perspective,
sorry.
it's just one.
The mage, the were
Well-
mage.
it's probably because Leo was able to tell that the other werewolves felt unease, like they didn't want to be in the situation.
Wait, no. Wait,
And
but what is
so-
her relationship to Kiro?
Hold on. You're asking a lot of questions, and Atreus will be the one asking them. So, like, Atreus, like Bianca. That's the other werewolf that was riding you, correct?
Yes. As the others approach, you see it snarling at them. The only
Wait,
person
who-
who looks friendly to is Atreus. But it seems I think the others have hostile intent.
I'm gonna need you guys to step back.
ceremony is a cleric spell.
Well, hold on. Does the calm emotions keep that suppressed? Hold on. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. Okay. So yeah, it still makes sense. If they had any charmed on, they're no longer charmed. Besides mine, at least.
I'm gonna go pet these ones instead.
Yeah, you see them not react back to this Andraste.
And Drastic pets harder.
Now, you're were you? It doesn't seem like you are willing to be doing all of this. Your writer, is she with them?
They probably back at 10. Only order was move here, and when they were gone, to stand and not say anything.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, pal. Hey, how about this?
It is the way of the wolf. It is how the world works.
I don't like that way of how this world works. Heck, I have another one with me, Wolf. He's a good pal, and I think you would be a good pal too. How about accompany me?
All right, sorry.
We could go on. As he says, like, we could go on some pretty great adventures. You can see a lot more of this world. I'll be your pack leader.
Yeah, I think it's the noise gate doing that.
Yeah, can you just talk normally?
Yeah, like in that on a gruff tone, what you hear them said what earlier, right before Atreus just said all this, was it is the way of the wolf. It is the way life works. And Atreus is now.
Yeah, no, I heard you. I heard you fine.
Before that.
Which part before that?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything before that. I heard "Way of the Wolf" and that's it.
They said Bianca.
No, I heard him.
Yeah,
I heard him.
Bianca was the rider on her back. Bianca's probably back at the den. They don't know what they were supposed to do. Their only command was to stand here. After they all teleported out, to just stand here and not say anything.
What's Bianca's surname?
Surname?
There it is. Well, wait. I mean, I guess the first question still hasn't been answered. What is Bianca's relationship to Kiro?
Who?
Again, Atreus has no real interest on answering these questions to begin with.
I mean, if I can do it myself, then
Can you speak the beast?
I do not need to. Well, I can do that too, but I'll try something else first. This.
Right. But you do see this wolf is just like snarling directly at you. The only person it seems charmed by. So it's a wisdom save?
Hello.
Charisma save.
Charisma save.
Man,
sorry.
that's such a creepy ability.
It is
Does not
paralyzed.
make it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay. I
Hold on,
want to
hold
know
on,
the
hold
answer
on.
to that question.
I am going to ask you to stop that.
I read off of the wolf.
Alright. Do you do anything in response to this or about trying to page through this book, Atreus?
Yeah, he's basically going to be pretty upset by this, as he's going to approach Ceresa and tell her to absolutely stop what she's doing.
Well, it's already done, so it's only for 6 seconds anyway.
Who they are, what they've done?
So
Uh,
I just want to know the relationship Bianca to Kiro.
The only relation you hear is rider, master, commander. Like their relation to Kirill. Other riders.
So-
Who are those?
Okay, let me type it out.
Like most of the information you get seems to indicate in Infinity 6 words that they have no idea who Kirill is.
Okay.
As it ends right there.
Okay. The paralysis ends. I fly back up.
Atreus looks at you with absolute disgust.
Yeah, the wolf is starting to try and attack Ceresa after that.
Sure, go for it.
Can you blame it?
Disadvantage. Oh, it doesn't hit anyway. It misses.
Yeah, it's just going to keep trying to bite at you.
Atreus will try to... Yeah.
Reaction is just one attack.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's not going to hit you anytime soon. This thing does not seem strong. It can't see you very reliably. Its attack rolls are not very good. It's not hitting you.
I'm gonna ask you to leave.
How is it attacking me in the air though?
Like you just flew up into the air, it's just snarling and trying to
Yeah.
bite at you up there.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
It just continues trying to, on the ground, fruitlessly.
Atreus is just like sighing. There was absolutely no need to do any of that.
I asked you nicely.
And
won't do it. I'll do it
so
myself.
stubborn. That's entirely unnecessary. Because did you
Teresa
get
just gives
any
you like
important
a
information
what can
out of
you
that?
do? She just gives you like a what can you do sign.
Hmm.
Atreus turns to Leo, and he just says, "And this is what I was talking about before."
Yes, I agree.
With that, the wolf looks
Let's
like it's
not
trying.
let it happen again.
That wolf looks
As
like it's trying
Atreus
to
approaches the wolf and tries to reasonably suggest to accompany him again, but probably not going to go well this time.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
It was already going to be at disadvantage. This was a stronger wolf too. Well, hold on. It'll be at normal now because it's a charm, correct?
True. It is still charmed by you. Actually, it's not even running that way, is it? No. Oh wait, I see it. It's actually because you see it like trying to curve around this direction. You try making a persuasion check towards it, and you are unable to successfully convince it. As you just see it with sympathy in its
guidance?
eyes, it's running in the direction of the werewolf. Then.
That's practically with guidance, so.
Unless it's stopped in any way, it just continues running off into the distance.
Atreus makes no attempt to stop it. Actually, he does drop the animal friendship on it once he gets a certain distance away from him.
Mhm.
No, actually, I can't even drop because it's not a concentration. Oh, but calm emotions is a concentration, so that
Yeah.
one eventually gets dropped.
Yeah. You see it continue running off until it's out of view.
Well, at least it's free. For now.
It's probably going back to its master, and it's probably going to die.
We can follow it.
It moves quite a bit
Are we-
faster than all of you do right now, unless you're like one of you's going to fly over it alone.
These trails, though.
Oh yeah, the
Teleport
trails. There's
doesn't
definitely
leave
trails. Sorry, Ava, you were looking for those even. The trails are very obvious. They've made no attempt to conceal them. An entire pack of 8 dire wolf tracks leading from here from the direction of the den. In fact, it looks like they were kind of waiting around this area as you see the various pawing on the ground, almost like they were in like a little formation in advance for a little while.
Yeah, this
Let's try to follow. Let's try to follow the wolf, like the one that's going back, because the one that's going back is going on the fastest way. It's not going to go around anything. It's not going to search for anything else.
Yeah, Atreus agrees with Leo. That's probably one of the better ideas. Just follow the wolf because it's probably heading straight towards the den.
The wolf going that way though, and we think the den is this way.
The den is to the southeast from
Oh.
here. Not that. In that direction. Yeah, it's in the southeast.
Oh, it's not going to the den?
Yeah, and the wolf is going like north, west, right?
It went southeast.
Oh, then that's
It was going in the direction.
Oh, okay.
It initially went to northwest, but then it curved around its the other dire wolves who were just sitting there. Are you just going to let them stand there? There's dire wolves, or are you doing anything with them?
I am. Well, hold on. Do I have any more animal friendships? Let me just check real quick. So I used. Oh yes, I do still have one last animal friendship. So one of the final dire wolves, or the other ones that does not look hurt, I will once again cast my last animal friendship on it.
Mm-hmm. It will make its wisdom save. Let me bring you back there while this is happening, so I can do that. What? No.
Actually, hold on. This was the wolf. This was the wolf that was being led by the master, correct?
You saw I think that was the one that was on that the hooded figure was on. Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna take his mount. So this is the use of my primal connection. Let's see if that animal friendship goes through. The DC is 13, I believe.
Okay. That makes its wisdom save. Failing. You see it again feebly look up at you.
And then with another use of the Mask of the Beast, I believe I'm now down to only one charge left on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, Atreus is just gonna using the mask itself. He's not even gonna communicate it for information at this point. He's just gonna ask it to accompany him, almost like an order.
You see it feebly walking behind you. It is also wounded. This is the wolf that was hit earlier by Leopold.
And me.
And you.
And me.
Andraste.
And Andros. So that one took a beating. Sad thing.
That poor sad thing. And I guess let's see. How long does it take to put something in a portal? Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Is it 1 hour? Is it if you spend a short rest? Okay, yeah. It takes a short rest to do this. Shoot. Okay. No, I bet he's gonna just order him to follow him, I guess.
Okay. It follows.
Yep.
You all see Ava a bit far off in the distance following the trail and continuing that direction.
Can you ask the name of his rider? At least we'll know the name of the leader.
Would you like to? Atreus?
Yeah, I suppose I'll ask.
For
Your
that
rider,
one,
who was he?
Fang. They say Fang.
Bang. Huh. He just nods.
Wait,
Atreus, once you get closer to the den, Atreus will order the wolf to stay away, and wait
Can you
for
order
Atreus to return.
the wolf into the portal, into the stable portal?
It takes a short rest to do that, so unless we take a short rest, probably not now.
we already know where they are.
Yeah, I think we take a short rest.
I mean, if everyone wants to take a short rest, that's fine with me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright. You go ahead and spend an hour out here right outside of the werewolf den.
I mean, they probably took Irina and wanted to do something, so.
Yeah.
As the
But like,
As the wolf begins moving about far off in the distance somewhere, you see some clouds moving about, but it's very, very far away.
I guess during the short rest, Atreus will put the wolf inside of the stable portal.
Mm-hmm. And you now have that wolf inside. Let me go ahead and give you that dire wolf token. It's actually not
Dire wolf.
It's not that much stronger than a regular wolf, honestly. It just has 52 HP and that's it.
I mean, that is a significant
Yeah, it is
bonus
an
to
improvement.
37.
It's an improvement. It's an improvement. Let's be real. It's an improvement. I'll
Okay,
have
let's-
to set this to... Wait, I think I could set it real quick. Hold on. I'm going to name it Dire Werewolf.
I stole Fang's mount. What's he gonna do?
dire wolf.
Okay, there we go. You have the Dire Werewolf.
God, you couldn't have just put dire instead of dire.
Dire Wolf. Bianca was just one of the were mages you saw on top of them. Do you have nature proficiency, Sarisa? No, you don't. It was definitely one of those werewolves who definitely seems like a werewolf. Certainly one of those
Okay.
were mages who look very similar from a distance.
Oh, so you're a racist against werewolves.
Who knows, Andraste? All werewolves kind of look the same, don't they? They're all wolves, basically. Negative brain energy. Oh, wait, hold on. We got something. Oh, it is kind of wolfish, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. It's kind of wolfish.
Wolfus.
Mhm.
Alright, 1 hour passes by. Some clouds moving about far in the distances. You move forward. Ava, during the short rest, were you scouting ahead, or are you waiting for the others?
She would scout ahead unless convinced otherwise.
Okay.
She sees no reason to sit around and wait.
Alright.
One of her good buddies has just been arena napped, rat napped.
Mhm.
Are you going to try and... I presume you're trying to do this stealthily as you approach, as I can describe what you see as you get closer alone.
She'd probably just hover like as high as possible into like the clouds, like the fog layer, to sort of be camouflaged while periodically like flying down to, you know, have a little look.
Understandable. You go ahead and do that. And you reach down and you believe you see it. There, on a higher piece of terrain, and facing in the direction of the lake, is what is very clearly their den. It's ornate, decorated with purple plants. Go and make your stealth check.
Purple?
I do have. Maybe it won't matter because I'm on a broom, but I do have silenty boots.
They won't help you in the air.
Oh,
Alright, you're being very
no.
careful about how you do this. Let me double check something. Actually, yeah, that...
Checking their passive perceptions.
I was checking your passive perception. You dip and duck and
I know.
very rapidly, like, taking note of the terrain and what's outside the den. Here's what you see. And we'll probably not go through this when we begin. But you see several people outside, standing guard. Many werewolves in a formation.
Are they within 600 range?
That one? Yeah, definitely.
He looks pretty menacing.
Shoot him, do it.
Beyond where they're standing, you see the the very is clearly the werewolf den right beyond.
Can you like drop real quick, pick a stone, and leave, and then we teleport in and rush in, like surprise them?
The words of
Not gonna lie.
Leopold's idea rings through your mind
That
there, Ava.
might be a bit tricky. I don't want to incur like 10 million ranged opportunity attacks or spells. Because because they have lots of, they have lots of mages. Like if one of them happens to know like hold person or something that can knock me prone, then well, Ava has just been captured.
Okay, hold on. Do we still have like time here before we go in?
You're not going in this session. You have spent a short rest outside, and Ava's scouting ahead, and they'll be bringing this information back to the party if they return.
Okay.
If they return.
No.
Yeah,
So
just
during-
come back then.
During the time that we're standing outside, Viri is going to summon Aurora to come with us.
Which ones are you shooting, Ava?
Our good friend here.
The one that you have a bone to pick with.
Go ahead and put yourself on the map here, Ava, as...
I would like to be 600 range away.
Through the clouds?
Not like, okay, 600 like,
oh, from all the way over
not 600 vertically up, but like
Oh.
600 horizontally end up.
Oh, so you dropped down somewhere and then from 600 feet away you went for it. Okay.
Yes.
Wiz, what happens, if anything?
I'm checking something real quick.
Okay. Something is checked. You see that the wolves are like very cautiously standing ground.
Suddenly, this spellcaster has Eldritch Spear and reiterates with 3 Eldritch Blast Bolts. Maybe.
Okay, I've checked what I need to check.
So what happens?
God
They
damn it, I
try-
knew it.
The first one looks like it's going to hit, and he tries to deflect the missile.
Sorry, ignore the Petal Gales. That's not, I didn't mean to have that active.
Okay, so it reduces the damage by 19, so the first one only does 5. The second one misses, and then the third one hits, so that's a total of 23 damage done.
You see a light glow appear from your silvered arrow onto it, and you see all the other werewolves looking off in the distance over to where you are, or like in the direction the arrows came from. Would you like to continue, Ava?
Do it.
Yeah, she'll keep going.
Okay, well in that case, y'all ready for some 1v, however this is, initiative? Here we go. Let me go and remove these turn orders here. Seems that we have one more thing to do before the session ends.
Oh, I thought the session was going to continue on further into the night, but I guess...
I don't think that we have enough time to go through an entire combat of this scale in that time.
Ava is a little bit trigger happy after her friend has been captured.
Kind of pissed. Just a bit.
Yeah, but are you sure you want to fight alone?
I'm at 600 range.
She's
I'm
not
not scared.
fighting. She's sniping.
She is sniping.
Whittling them down.
Alright, give me a second. I'm checking something. It's where more all the initiatives. Okay. What you see happen is the that was your, I believe that was your, well, I guess it was a surprise round, wasn't it?
I think it's a surprise round. That's
Yes.
that's why I rolled an advantage, because I
Alright,
presume it
then-
was it.
Yeah, so that was you were hidden for the only thing. Yeah, the first set of shots was an advantage because of that, and initiative was rolled. They are no longer surprised. It is your turn, Ava.
Cool. You know what? She'll look to shoot at like this one, the spellcaster looking.
Go for it.
Are your arrows silver?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Yes, they are. As their weapon is silver, their arrows are as well.
So how does that work?
Magic.
I try not to think about it honestly.
Either that, or presumably they dipped a whole bunch of arrows and silver inside of the machine. There was plenty of time. You see that as those shots ring out on this one, it's trying to hide behind this cover here, which gives it some AC actually. And
I have sharpshooter. No, it doesn't.
you have sharpshooter. No, it doesn't. These arrows looks like they're about to hit, and it uses shield. Has all 3 arrows blink off of it.
Well, she'll move 50 feet backwards towards where the direction of the party.
All right, go ahead.
She is
and
now
put
600.
Go ahead and put yourself on the map. I'm going to make a separate little.
I am right at the back of the map, but
Oh, okay. I just didn't see you there. Please mark how
but
far away you are.
650 from whoever she shot.
Okay. The first person you shot was that person, yeah? So that would be 500?
Yeah.
500 feet off the map. 500 feet off the map. Now 550.
Yeah, because she's moved 50 feet backwards as well.
Okay, let me go ahead and place this then. I have to check something. I'm going to make a separate section for this. There we go. Over the you see that on the I presume that they can move their initiative downward, right, Riz? So they can just share it here.
Yeah.
Okay. The werewolves work together on this as the two up there dictate to move their initiative downward toward the weremages. As they now just share that chunk together. Inside of this chunk, you see the following. You see that one of these weremages over here immediately runs over to this person in the plated mail here, and will use Dimension Door to go 400 feet south.
Well, that ain't great.
That would place
Dimension door, crazy.
Would that be just right there at the top of that edge there? Does it look like
170 plus, so effectively almost 200 feet off the map.
Yeah, Dimension door is 400 and Ava was
She was 650, so they're 250 feet away from Ava.
Okay, I wonder if there's a way.
Well,
to
she was 650 from
that guy.
one.
was there a bit further back, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so. You know what will make this easier? Because that's not the only one that's happening. You see a second
Not two
one coming
dimension
down.
doors.
These are the only ones that matter for now, so I'm just going to remove the others off for now. And
Good thing she's taking, right?
I'm just going to place all of these on the GM layer so we can get an accurate representation of this area.
Oh.
Because there's enough space to make this accurate.
Uh, 1 hour of travel at 50 feet per 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dang, girl, you far.
They just went on ahead. hold on. There should be one weremage that's like right here. Could you put Janus there, right next to that weremage? Because I think that's where that one should be. And I moved this one into the GM there.
Is it Janus or Janice?
Janice.
Sorry, my bad. So 200 feet away, which I think means that as long as Ava's on the far side of this map, it's pretty close to what's accurately there.
Is in here.
Yeah, to the left of that weremage.
Okay.
All right. It is Thunder and Janice's turn.
Fuck. I'm not awake for this. Screw you, Ava.
You stole Arena. Deal with it.
Okay. Well, and just let me measure real quick. So you... And let me zoom out so I can actually... 125 feet away. Okay. Their turn, they're going to spend a key point to dash 100 feet forward.
How many? You cut off.
100 feet.
Ava is still in the air, just for reference.
Okay, so like, how far up in the air?
95 feet would have been what she'd stay at if the mist is like.
Okay, then they
100
can't
feet up.
actually reach. That's annoying.
That's the intention.
You see one of the mages looks like it's going to get closer.
Okay, looks like they're going to like after. Okay, yes, they were going to accept that mage's offer.
Not this round.
Okay.
They had the dimension door.
In that case, they're just going to use an action to use. I think they can just like move like 30 feet forward.
Yes.
And then they're going to cast. Where the fuck is this?
Searing
Let's say-
Sunburst.
So. Con save, right?
Yes, DC 17.
Do I want to? Yeah, that'll go through.
Alright, 29 radiant damage. As they didn't use their bonus action, so they're going to spend 1 key point to dodge as a bonus action.
And what about the fellow back there?
I'm updating key points, sorry.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, as this happens, Ava will use Fade Away to turn invisible.
Well,
Oh, I have the wrong sheet out. I would explain things.
For reference, her next turn is going to be she's going to fly into like whatever we'll consider the mist as, to like attempt to use the hide action while invisible, and then proceed to fly away.
They will get to see what the person in the back will do first, I believe.
Well, they're invisible. Ava's invisible now, and I don't believe he has much in the way to do anything about her invisible 95 feet up in the air and about over 100 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just going to dash 60 feet forward. Like, and then ready on action.
Alright. Ava, on your turn, you do what you say. You fade away up into the air, hide, and start flying out into the distance, unable to see what's happening on the ground below anymore.
Yeah. Thank you, spellcasters. Enjoy using your 4th level slots. I think Dimension Door is 4th level anyway. I might be wrong.
I think it's 3rd, actually.
I mean, it's,
No,
it's,
Dimension Door is
it's a 3rd level
I
slot,
think it's
and then
4th.
Oh, 4th. Well, 4th it is.
Shield as well. And then they use shield as well, which is like first. But hey, we've ground down some of their slots. Ava will fly back to the party, assuming nothing else happens.
Yeah.
You see nothing change.
Wait, how long does fade away invisibility last? Because if it's just normal invisibility, it only it lasts until you like.
Only
End of
lasts,
your
like, one
next
turn.
turn.
Oh, okay. Drat. Okay, then the party will see her then.
Wanted to
That would
sneak
be
up on the
convenient.
party now, did ya?
And just be like, surprise.
Right. The last
Hey,
thing,
surprise.
the last thing we could do before the session ends is y'all can decide what your plan will be as this short rest ends, and Ava has officially returned at the beginning of it, really, and he got into short rest also.
Nice. Level up, level up, level up.
Yes, at the end of the short rest, you also level up to 12.
Wait. Oh, I think now I actually get the elemental adept.
Nice. I'm going to get something really cool for
Is
for
it just
scouting
ASI?
now.
We are leveling up, right? Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you become level 12.
Can you like put in the description for the elemental adept?
Oh, you mean elemental adept or elemental constitution?
Shoot, was it Constitution the one I was thinking of?
The one that gives you.
You
I
were
don't
thinking
think.
elemental
I don't think you want
constitution.
elemental adept.
Yeah, I don't think elemental adept worked well on you, man. Yes, elemental constitution.
Constitution.
Which
It was the
One-
custom feat.
yeah, that's the one I made. Which elements were you going to take with it?
I rolled average. Yes.
Yes.
That wasn't a roll. That's literally just you took the average.
Oh, wait. Oh shoot.
That
Hold on,
makes
hold on,
sense.
hold on. Let me actually roll. No wonder it rolled good. This is where it goes terrible. Say, oh lord. So it's 5. Dang it.
How do you roll for that?
I used the custom answer.